Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The touchback provision is modified for CW1 workers. Also tonight, K-pop concert is canceled and artists were sent back to Korea. And the Soca is postponed once more. In sports, we meet a young athlete eager to introduce the island to a new sport. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
When driving this Halloween, be cautious for trick-or-treaters and other pedestrians on the roads. Drive slowly and stay alert. Let this Halloween be a safe and memorable experience for all families in the CNMI.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
My name is Mercedes Taisakan, and this is my husband Matt.
Hello.
Matias.
Half a day.
And this is our museum. We are the owners. We opened the museum since 1990, actually. And we opened it from 1990 to now. But during the pandemic, we closed it down because all the ports are closed. The museum is natural cave. It's about 250 feet deep in, and the age of the cave is about 11 million years old.
Thank you so much, the boost program that we have this financial help, and we use it wisely for our economic too, for bringing all tourists.
We thank the governor.
We thank you so much, so very much, and the government,
because
and
actually
you guys.
Without his help also.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the WAMI and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, October 28th, 2022. The touchback provision for CW1 workers was modified today. Let's take a listen. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services announced today that CW1 workers may have a year before they are required to leave the CNMI under the U.S. Workforce Act touchback provision. Congressman Gregorio Clelia-Sablon issued a release stating that the USCIS has refined the petition policy. According to Kaylili, a worker was previously approved on or after June 18, 2020 for a 1-year CW1 validity period, and it was eligible for 2 or more consecutive petition validity periods. USCIS has now refined that policy only to cover petitions granted on or after June 18, 2020 that also had a starting validity date on or after that date. This means that for some workers, the touchback would not be required until the end of the 2024 petition, an extra year. Sablan has also helped bring employer concerns about delays in issuance of temporary labor certifications to the attention of the USCIS, and the agency granted relief for those employers in an announcement last week. The free K-pop concert set for this weekend has been canceled due to visa issues. Event organizers, along with the Saipan Mayor's office, expressed concern about the situation. 17 Korean pop artists were denied admission into the NMI and were held at the Saipan International Airport for nearly 2 days before catching a plane back to Korea. The event organizers, P&A Corporation, along with Saipan Mayor David Apatang, met with local media partners on Thursday. P&A's Jonathan Hu says the concert stage crew arrived first on Monday and were able to enter the NMI with no visa. But the performers who arrived on Wednesday were stopped without a clear explanation to the event organizers. What was the issue with the performers? What did officials at the airport say?
Actually, they didn't explain to us, but I understand my knowledge. Maybe they require the T visa, like the performance visa, I think. But this is not verified. They didn't explain to us.
Mayor Apatang says his office provided only logistical assistance, and the concert was all set to go after he secured the venue.
We had no idea that the performers had to secure a visa before they come here. Tourists have been coming here left to right from Korea, you know. I thought they can come in and visit the cinema, but I don't know whether we're not aware that if they're singing here, performing, that they have to get visa. Or, you know, there's a lot of questions as to who's getting paid or what. This is free concert provided by Mr. Kim and the P&E group. You know, they're not paying anybody.
One of the event organizers from Korea also adds that the artists were not getting paid, which is why they didn't think to get a performer's visa.
지금 참가하시는 분들은 사이판을 너무 사랑하는 마음으로 여기 오시는 분들이어서 노페이. 그래서 노비자, 관광으로만 여기 오신 겁니다. 그래서 사이판에서 초청을 해주셔서 축하 공연차 여기 온 것입니다.
Because they love to Saipan, so invite from by the Saipan, so nobody pay. They looks like the volunteer, 자원봉사자 비슷하게 이렇게 오신 거죠.
KSPN reached out to U.S. Customs, Border and Protection for clarification on the situation, but has not received a comment as of press time. P&A President Hong Yu Kim, speaking through a translator, says his intention of sponsoring the event was to strengthen the ties with Korea and the NMI.
그런 거 일환으로 이 사이판에 이런 일을 계속함으로써 사이판 관광 진흥에 크게 기여하고자 함이었다.
So Mr. Kim's target is to get a good chance to introduce in Saipan and open more big tourism markets. This time successfully finished, he want to make one more time during the Christmas time. Especially next year, February, in Korea, we have a big concert. That time is we selling the ticket.
그때는 사이판 정부 사람들뿐만 아니라 사이판에 있는 문화인들도 초대해서 같이 하려고 했어요.
During that time, we all invite Saipan, the government, not only government, musician and some young dancer groups. Also, he want to invite to Korea. This event name is U.S.-Korean Friendship Concert. We have to know name is just friendship, no looking for the profit.
Mr. Kim adds that once this situation clears out, he hopes they can have another one in December. Another highly anticipated event, the governor's SOCA is postponed once again. Governor Ralph Torres announces that he is postponing his delivery of the 2022 State of Commonwealth Address, scheduled for Monday, October 31st at the Kensington Hotel. In a release this afternoon, the governor says the goal of the SOCA event is to let the public hear about the challenges and progress made throughout the years. The SOCA was also to be a means of delivering transparency to not just the other government branches, but to the people. Torres says it is unfortunate that the House has decided to cry foul and accuse his administration of politicizing the SOCA to advance his re-election bid. He says the accusation is far from the truth. The governor also notes that although he stands by legal advice that delivering the SOCA before a joint session is only traditional practice and not a constitutional mandate, he is postponing the event in, quote, the interest of harmonizing the sentiment of our community that resulted from the chaos the House leadership created surrounding this matter, end quote. The governor does look forward in sharing the community's success soon. A bail hearing is held in Superior Court this morning for a local male accused of domestic violence and assault and battery. 34-year-old Ignacio Castro Maglonia appeared in Superior Court for a bail hearing this morning. Maglonia is being charged with domestic violence and assault and battery. The female victim told police that Maglonia punches her back, head, chest, and pulls her hair every time he's mad. She says Maglonia controls her at their residence in San Antonio and that every time she tries to escape, he locks the door. The most recent incident happened this week when Maglonia punched her eye and then spilled hot soup on her leg the next day. Police observed the victim's left eye to be sore and that she had a reddish-purple burn mark above her right knee to her mid-shin. The victim also told police that Maglonia has threatened her, stating that if she ever tries to run away, he will look for her and hurt her. Bail is set at $5,000 and a preliminary hearing is scheduled for November 2nd. Maglonia is remanded back to the Department of Corrections. Coming up, the governor signs a mental behavioral health bill into law. Stay tuned.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific, better together.
The Bills program is really just to give the assistance that our business partners need through the hardship we've gone through the pandemic. And to our business partners again, all across, thank you for always being there for the people and continued investment here in the Silomai. That's the whole thing about my administration, is to give opportunity for those that are willing to give some risk and also assist those that continue to call Silomai home.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
When drivers maintain safe speeds and practice other safe driving behaviors, safer walking environments are created for you, your loved ones, and others in your community. Look out for pedestrians everywhere at all times. Use extra caution when driving in hard-to-see conditions. Slow down and be prepared to stop when turning or otherwise entering a crosswalk. yield to pedestrians in crosswalks and stop well back from the crosswalk to give other vehicles an opportunity to see the crossing pedestrians so they can stop too. Never pass vehicles stopped at a crosswalk. There may be people crossing where you can't see. Never drive under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs. Follow the speed limit, especially in school zones and in neighborhoods where children are present. Be extra cautious when backing up. Follow the rules of the road and obey signs and signals. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNI Department of Public Safety.
My name is Mercedes Taisakan, and this is my husband Matt.
Hello.
Matthias.
Half a day.
And this is our museum. We are the owners. We opened the museum since 1990, actually, and we opened it from 1992 now. But during the pandemic, we closed it down because all the ports are closed. The museum is natural cave. It's about 250 feet deep in, and the age of the cave is about 11 million years old.
Thank you so much, the boost program that we have this financial help, and we're gonna use it wisely for our economic too, for bringing all tourists.
We thank the government.
We thank you so much, so very much, and the government,
Because
and
actually,
you guys.
without his help also.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. A scholarship bill authored by Senate President Jude Hofschneider is signed into law. Milan Goodwin brings us this story from Capitol Hill.
On a practical level, this legislation helps us meet the needs of our community when it comes to mental health. But also on a symbolic level, you've elevated this. We might have been able to find funding elsewhere, but you secured this in legislation, you've signed this into law, Governor, and you've elevated the value of mental health. And that is so critically important for our community, so that when we run into someone and they feel ashamed, maybe this will help lift that shame and give people the empowerment that they need to seek the help that they need.
On Wednesday, Governor Torres signed a bill providing scholarships to NMC students interested in being mental health professionals. The scholarship will pave a path for students to earn their graduate degrees.
What this is going to be a capacity for a graduate degree. And the idea is to build capacity in the CNMI so that we can hopefully intervene, more than wait until in the adolescent stage and all that to do crisis management. So we're all in this together. You have partners in the legislature and you're looking at them.
The bill will provide people of the CNMI, especially the youth, with access to mental health care.
I think this pandemic and our experience through the storms has awakened our awareness to this important issue.
Who should be the elected Attorney General? Gubernatorial candidate Arna Palacios.
There's an election for an Attorney General. There's also some judge retentions. What have you taken a public position on the Attorney General?
Not really. I have a personal position,
What's that? What's your personal position?
I think, with all due respect to my friend Judge Lizama, I think A.G. Manibusan is doing pretty well under the circumstances. That's just my personal view and my personal feeling.
Stay tuned because sports is up next.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
The Bills program is really just to give the assistance that our business partners need through the hardship they've gone through the pandemic. And to our business partners again, all across, thank you for always being there for the people and continued investment here in the CNMI. That's the whole thing about my administration, is to give opportunity for those that are willing to give some risk and also assist those that continue to call CNMI home.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
My name is Mercedes Taisakan, and this is my husband Matt.
Hello.
Matias.
Half a day.
And this is our museum. We are the owners. We opened the museum since 1990, actually. And we opened it from 1990 to now. But during the pandemic, we closed it down because all the ports are closed. The museum is natural cave. It's about 250 feet deep in, and the age of the cave is about 11 million years old.
Thank you so much, the boost program that we have this financial help, and we're gonna use it wisely for our economic too, for bringing all tourists.
We thank the government.
We thank you so much, so very much, and the government,
because
and
actually
you guys.
Without his help also.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
The Tan Su Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
Tonight, we introduce a new Saipan resident all the way from Tennessee who has a passion for hockey. Let's meet our young star. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. A quote by Bo Jackson.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
PSS Cush Country silver medalist from Dan Dan Middle School is our young star for tonight. Here is 14-year-old Landon Tafflinger.
I'm Landon Tafflinger. I'm 14 years old, and I'm 8th grade, and I go to Demas.
Tafflinger's favorite sport is hockey. So tell me, what is your favorite sport?
Hockey.
Yeah. And did you play hockey back in Tennessee?
I normally play defense or goalie. I protect the puck from going in the goal and help all my teammates out.
We may not have that sport here on the island, but he found other sports like badminton and track and field to keep him occupied.
I just started badminton and then track and field, but in the States I did cross country, and I'm doing it here too.
Last week, Tafflinger won second place in the middle school boys division during the PSS All-School Cross Country Championships.
So I was trying to get first, but it was this one kid from, I think, Grace, but I was close to him the whole year and then just stayed behind him during the final race.
For several weeks, he competed in the cross-country qualifiers. Tafflinger tells us how he prepares himself for the championships.
So, like 2 weeks before, I've been running 3 miles, 3 to 4 miles, like every couple days, and just doing workouts and trying to keep my pace.
And here is his advice to all the young kids out there.
Just to stay active and just try your best in all sports that you do.
As a big fan of hockey, Tafflinger is saving money so that he can start and introduce street hockey on this island.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific. Better together.
The Wills program is really just to give the assistance that our business partners need through the hardship we've gone through the pandemic. And to our business partners again, all across, thank you for always being there for the people and continued investment here in the Sinomai. That's the whole thing about my administration, is to give opportunity for those that are willing to give some risk and also assist those that continue to call Sinomai home.
Brought to you by the Office of the Governor.
Make you an offer you can't refuse. Bring your friends in for the best night out at Godfather's Bar in Garabin. Sing along to your favorite hits with live music from the Gigolos. Godfather's has daily food and drink specials, like Taco Tuesdays. The best pizza on island every day of the week. Located on Palm Street in Garabin. Everybody is family at Godfather's Bar. Bada bing, bada boom.
And for the KSPN weather report, partly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms. East wind 16 to 18 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. East wind 14 to 16 miles per hour with gusts up to 22 miles per hour. High 86, low 76, the humidity 79%. Tomorrow, partly sunny with scattered showers. East wind 11 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. High 85, low 78. The marine forecast combined seas of 5 to 7 feet this weekend will become 4 to 6 feet early next week. North swell generated from strong winds off of Japan will add an additional foot or two to the sea heights this evening through early next week near Saipan and Tinian. East wind 10 to 15 knots, wind waves 3 feet, east swell 4 to 6 feet. The sunrise will be at 6:11 a.m., high tide 8:41 p.m., low tide 3:45 p.m., and the sunset 5:49 p.m. And that wraps up your Friday edition of the news, sports, and weather here in the Marianas. We thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.